It... Okay. Alright. Looks like Tommy's starting and Miri's... I'm just gonna start. So, basically Tommy's going through 1-1 right now, which is the first level in the game and the simplest. Pretty much we have a rule in NSMBW running, which kind of goes, the way you run this game is you just hold right and sometimes jump. And nowhere is that more true than in 1-1, and most of World 1 in fact, where you basically just move right, don't bump on things, try to not be slow. There's not much to really say about 1-1. Other than it's 1-1. Every first Mario level, you know, just gotta get you into the game, gotta get your first power up, and then this propeller, I'm gonna keep that. The propeller is very important. Both runners will be aiming to keep it all the way through 8-1. Hopefully they'll be able to. If they can't, then generally the quickest strat is to either get a backup propeller in 5-3 or go all the way back to 1-1. So neither runner really wants to do that. Okay, heading into 1-2 here, which is a cave level. It's a cave level. There are a couple, I wouldn't say a couple tricks, more just generally optimizations, making sure your jumps are smooth enough, don't bump on things, don't get hit by the piranha plants. These platforms, like the one we just saw Miri go over, they are motion controlled and they will try to aim to have those tilted down as they walk on them to give them the maximum amount of momentum possible. Now sometimes they may do it, sometimes they may not. It doesn't save too much time, but once again, it's one of those small optimizations, and those really do add up over time. Alright. We're heading to 1-3 now. 1-3, or as I like to call it, 1 triple jump, because there are a lot of triple jumps. Most of the levels the same as World 1, where it's just don't get hit, but at the very beginning, you're seeing Miri do it right now. There is a triple jump that you have to do, because that hammer bro, he doesn't like you, and sometimes he's gonna try to get you. So you gotta triple jump over him, or else he'll get you, and you're not gonna be having a very good time. The same goes for the second hammer bro to a slightly lesser extent. He's easier to dodge and predict, but still both of them you're gonna want to get triple jumps, get the height over. Ooh, looks like Miri missed. I think Miri, I couldn't exactly tell because the stream's lagging a little, but I think Miri went for a double jump there. You can do, on the very last platforms of the level before you go up into that upper section to get to the secret exit here, you can either do a triple jump or oh, both missed? Okay, cool, I wasn't paying attention. Great, that looks good. But yeah, you can either do a triple jump there, which is the most consistent, or you can do a single or double jump off of that platform, which is slightly faster by like about 0.3 seconds, but it's a lot easier to miss, and then you have to do the backup of just propellering. Lose about a second or so. Looks like we do not have a timer on Tommy, so, and I know this stream's been resynced, so I don't know exactly who's ahead, but I think they're both pretty close right now. Coming out of World 1, neither of them got hit, so that's good. And to World 5, we can start seeing some more big boy strats coming up. Head according. Okay. Okay, so both heading to World 5 here. The Jungle World. Heading to 5-1. 5-1's got water. And water is kind of slow, but first, it's also got... I'm doing everything out of order. But first, it's got this roulette block that Tommy is coming up to right now. where we want to get a star out of it, because stars make you go faster. We saw that in 1-2 as well. And, okay, and Tommy and Miri just showed off the 2 ways you can get it. First way is just run up the shell, get the star. Second way, which is a little faster but also looks way cooler, is doing the triple jump off of the Koopa. And it saves a little bit of time, a little bit less consistent, but... Okay, and we're seeing the 2 ways to do this end section as well at 5-1. You can either do what Tommy did, just swim under everything, which is slower because water is slow, but Miri showed off the trick known as water skip, which is basically you swim under the first piranha plant and then jump out of the water, propeller up, and then just barely kind of miss those 2 little spike balls. Saves about 2 to 3 seconds. Looks cool. I mean, really, there's two goals in speedrunning, right? You gotta save all the time you can, and you gotta look cool while doing it. And so far, both runners have been doing an excellent job at both. Alright, heading into piranha plants here. Pretty straightforward. Just grab all 8 orbs. Get the treasure chest. And Tommy getting a 93 there, which is real nice. Miri getting a 91, but shouldn't hurt him too much. Okay, so we're coming to a crossroads here. The 2 routes for any percent, where Tommy is going to do 5-2 and Miri is doing 5-3. Now, 5-3, when done optimally, saves 4 to 5 seconds over 5-2. However, it is also much harder to do optimally, mostly thanks to the Bramballs, which are those weird circly boys with the spiny legs that keep walking around. They suck. Their hitbox suck. Everything else about them sucks. But we gotta jump off a whole bunch of them in order to get past 5-3. 5-2, on the other hand, is relatively straightforward. It's another cave level, and pretty much you hold right and jump sometimes. I don't even think you press left at any point in the level unless I'm forgetting something, so 5-2, much easier, but much harder to pull off. Or 5-3, much harder to pull off. Yeah. Okay, looks like we're coming out of this. Miri got a 442, which pretty good. Yep. And Tommy, I think, got a 445, which is also pretty good for 5-2. Both of them are heading into 5 tower. I do not know what cycle each runner is going for. I'm pretty sure Tommy's going to be going for 446, actually, or 546. Wow, my brain is very small. But Miri may be looking to get 556. It's possible. I'm not sure yet. No, Miri's going for 546. So there are 2 cycles generally that runners will want to get in 5 tower, which is 546 and 556. 546 is pretty consistent to get, like most runners will get it like 99% of the time. But 556, on the other hand, is it's not exactly inconsistent, it's just very difficult to get. You have a very small window, you have to do a lot of very close jumps to the spike walls and everything. So generally in race settings, most runners will be going for 546, but obviously 556, especially in like a PB pace run, that saves 7.5 seconds, which is pretty invaluable for top tier runners. And looks like Miri getting a 519, Tommy getting a 517. So Miri probably had a cleaner Iggy fight, wasn't really looking. And a 902 out of tower for Miri, which is really good. Both of them are heading C. I'm gonna see if both of them save before this, because we are coming up to probably, I'd say, to a casual runner, person looking at this game for the first time, this is probably, I think, the trick that stands out the most. This is 5-4. This is 5-4 skip, And okay, Tommy saved. I think Miri saved. I wasn't looking again because I don't know, I'm blind or something. But 5-4 skip, pretty much 5-4 is an auto-scroller. And we're speedrunners. We don't like being told how fast to go. We want to go faster. So, we have devised... Oh! That's... Miri getting hit in 5-4 skip. That is not... Luckily, he got hit right... Okay, he did save. And he got hit right at the beginning, so it should only lose him maybe 25, 30 seconds. But that is... That's not good. So, seeing both... Oh no! Oh, and Tommy missing the very last jump, or second to last jump. God, 5-4 skip not treating them well today. But yeah, 5-4 skip, it's not the worst trick in the run, but I think it's one that will give beginner runners like the most trouble. Because all these jumps are pretty close and not very easy to get used to. So, oh, and Miri looks like he's getting it second try here, 358 pipe. Tommy going for second try. Yeah, and Miri also showing off a small like trick within a trick, I guess you could call it, which is Powless, where basically he just dodged that. Hopefully I have to show up on stream. He just dodged the POW block that Tommy just ground pounded there, which is a little more difficult because you do have to wait for, or not wait for, but you have to dodge the Koopa falling down and make sure you don't get hit by that, but it is a couple seconds faster as well. Alright, Miri heading into Ghost House. Ghost House, not anything too terribly difficult about it. It's very dark, so if you are a potato cam runner, Ghost House is rated #1 most likely level to accidentally have your face reveal. 9 out of 10 doctors say that. But Miri is not using potato cam, so Miri should be good. We'll see how Tommy fares against the inky black void. Ooh, Miri missing that crouch jump. Gonna have to take a backup here. Not gonna lose too much time, but... And coming up is just Miri's gonna do Boo Ring, which is just getting up the stairs quick enough so you can just kind of jump between the boos instead of waiting for the gap, because once again, we don't have time to wait. We speed running, we gotta go as fast as we can. Okay, Tommy bonking a little, probably gonna have to take a little bit of a backup here. Doing fine though. Alright, see how Tommy fares against Boo Ring. Ooh, probably just gonna have to wait that one out, yeah. Alright. Okay, so Miri and Tommy both heading into World 8 here. So, World 8 is where it's the Bowser world, it's the lava world. It's hot. And that's why this race, we're turning up the heat now. Because this race is still pretty close. I know it doesn't look like that, but one death, and World 8's filled with lava. It's filled with things that can one-hit kill you. These runners are far less than a death apart, so don't think that this race is over just yet. It ain't over till it's over in NSMBW. Everything. Oh, yeah. You know what? That is what I get for talking. Miri taking a death in 8-1. Just like I said, anything can end up killing you in World 8. Just a small movement error and you're in the lava. So 8-1, I'm not sure. I think Miri's gonna show it off as well, but Tommy's probably gonna be in position to show it off a bit better. Is we're coming up to a trick, which I don't know. I just call the triple jump because it is, in my opinion, the spookiest triple jump in the game. Because because these lava pillars, their hitboxes ain't so good. If you've been watching this run, you know the hitboxes in this game not exactly the best. They're special, but so we kind of take advantage of that here, and if we time our jumps properly, okay, yeah, commentator's curse. Okay, but if we time our jumps properly, we can triple jump over that very last lava pillar. It looks like we're jumping through it. We're actually jumping over the hitbox and save the time of having to wait for the cycle. And Tommy unfortunately looked like I think he jumped too far on the double, so he's gonna have to go back. Looks like he won't be able to go for triple jump, just gonna have to wait out the cycle here. Which kind of sucks. Also gives a chance for meteorites and stuff to catch up to him. The meteorites in 8.1 and 8.2, the very beginning, are both completely RNG, which is not super fun. Or by not super fun, I mean it's terrible. It's like if you slow down at all and you allow the meteorites to start affecting you, they can just completely mess up your run. Like you could be on the world record pace and just 8.1 will decide, no, not today. So Miri passing the halfway point in 8.2. 8.2 doesn't have too many tricks to it, just movement optimizations and stuff. We grabbed a star right here at the very end because stars make us quicker. And take the secret exit here, leading into the conveyor room, which, because we have the star, we can just do a nice little jump here, get onto this platform, and kind of not be stuck on the conveyors, because the conveyors are very slow. And once again, slow things make us sad. So, looks like Tommy's also going through 8.2. Miri finishing it off with a 4.22, which is real good time. See, ooh, Tommy missing that jump. No fear, he was able to save it, did not get hit by the giant spike balls, which is different than the other spike balls I've talked about. There are multiple spike balls in this game. This game's got a lot of things. It's got spikes, it's got balls. I think it's got other things. I don't know. Most things in the game can be categorized as two or combination. So DCA saying world record pace in 8.1 means nothing. Yeah. Because, well, that's because of some tricks we'll be talking about just a bit later. Miri's stream is looking not super. Hopefully that gets fixed. We're had lag from both streams all stream. Wow. I'm just saying stream a lot now. But I guess I'll just talk about Tommy then. Because we are heading into 8.7, which is sort of, the way I think about it is 8.7 is sort of the reprieve. Like, you know, because you're in the middle of World 8. You just went through 8.1 with a lava triple jump, you know, all that lava everywhere. Then you had 8.2, which was, you know, you had to be little Mario the whole time, so like one mistake can kill you. So it's nice just to have a level where you can just relax for 2 minutes. 8.1, 8.7 goes by many names. It goes by 8.7, 8-7, World 8 Level 7. Probably some others, I don't know. And it basically just consists of 4 of these roller coasters. Now, I'm actually terrified of roller coasters, which has nothing to do with 8.7. It might. I lost a run here once, but generally 8.7 is just, you just kind of walk through it. At the end of every coaster, you try to get a jump. You try to get jumps off in a way that you can kind of steal some momentum from the roller coaster, so you don't have to spend too much time in air in between coasters. But overall, it's very straightforward level, so that, you know, we can get a little break before we come up to levels that are absolutely not straightforward. Or, not straightforward, terrible. Okay, so chat, we have some alternative names for 8.7 coming up in the chat here. We have 8 bone coaster, 8 bone, 8 coaster, and 8 train. Thank you. Alright. Feel free to call it any one of those millions of things. I don't know, I think it was millions. I'm bad at counting. And Miri is heading into 8 airship. This level is home to some of the worst skips in the game, as rated by pretty much everyone. We have... So first of all, we're going to be seeing our old friend the propeller shroom come back right here. There we go. Missing my timing. Come on, man. And we are going to be using this to skip some sections of the level, because what this level wants us to do is go on these screw things and just like make platforms move and stuff. But you know what that takes? That takes time. And things that take time are not very cash money. So, what we're going to do is we're going to fly right under them. And I'll let Miri demonstrate that for us here, hopefully. And, yep, just jump, spin. These are always, at least to me, they're very like nerve-wracking because you kind of have to spin like just as you're falling off the screen, and that's it's kind of spooky. But you know, after a while, both these runners are pretty used to it. Miri's getting through it without any trouble, and coming up to, I don't know if Miri's gonna go for it. But we have the hardest trick in the game, at least in my opinion, I think most people's opinion, which is called bombless. Basically, as we see, Miri's coming into this Bowser Jr. boss fight, and see, the way you're supposed to do this Bowser Jr. boss fight is you gotta wait. You gotta wait for him to do his whole laugh thing, then fly around, then shoot fire at you, then drop bombs everywhere. That takes a lot of time. So what we try to do instead is that they coded Bowser Jr. in this fight very strangely. They gave him the same hitbox that he has in other fights where you can just jump on him. But they're like, okay, he's right next to the ceiling, it's impossible to jump on him. But if you use propeller to get right next to him and ground pound at just the right time, I believe it's like a 3-4 frame window, you are able to actually get just above Bowser Jr. and ground pound on top of him, thus skipping the need to wait for a bomb, which can save anywhere from 7 to 22 seconds. However, it's very difficult to do. It's not super risky, which is why I think we'll see both runners going for it here. Miri wasn't able to get it. I think Miri got a troll hit in there, which is where you ground pound, but you don't actually get Bowser Jr. because the game has a spite for every living human being. But we're probably going to see Tommy going for it as well, is my guess. Ooh, Tommy getting up there. Close but no cigar. No, sorry, I'm not going to talk about smoking paraphernalia. Ooh, and Tommy missing the ground pound there. Gonna have to back it up. Ooh. Oh, and getting hit. That is... Oh, I think... Okay, I don't know if Miri's stream was lagging or whatever, but Miri looks like... Okay, no, I was misreading something. But yeah, Miri's getting into castle, and Tommy is getting out of airship. So, now we're going to be heading to the last level of the game, 8 Castle. And if you thought, you just did, like, picture this, you're on, like, a really good pace. You're setting, like, a PB or a world record. You just got through the entire game. You think the game's going to let you go? No. You got one last challenge, one last hurrah, which is just called the entirety of Castle, where there's just so many places. Once again, just like a lot of the rest of the game, it's like a lot of World 8, just one movement error could lead to your doom. And we see Miri getting mostly through the first room here. Okay. Miri getting mostly through the first room here with the stream lagging out again, and Tommy just entering into Castle. Okay, I just heard like a noise somewhere else in my house. I will check that out afterwards. because I have dedication to this stream. Okay, so Tommy getting the crouch triple jump there. Not super easy to do. Saves a little bit of time. Makes so you don't have to wait for the fire bars to move. Oh shoot. Okay. Oh. I actually shoot. Okay. Hold on. I'm so sorry for this. I have to go for like a minute. Alright, I'm sorry for that. I'm back. What to... Alright, so... So we have both Tommy and Miri making their way through the Bowser fight here. Miri is doing propellerless escape. I don't know what happened, but just doing a good job manipulating the positions of those fireballs, making sure that nothing's wasted. Alright, Tommy making his way through the first part of the Bowser fight there as well. Alright, Miri nearing on time here. And that is time for Miri with a 26:47. Not a perfect run, but still definitely very good. That's still a really good run. So that's GG. Big GG. GG to both runners, though. We have Tommy, who's going to be making his way through escape as well. Doing full crouch jumps here, getting the fireballs to the right height, just that, you know, nothing's missed, everything's all good. That's 25 without deaths, yeah, definitely. Definitely, especially a 26:47, especially considering that there were 2 deaths, is really good. Alright, little mishap with the fireballs there, but nothing that Tommy can't recover from. Okay, good propeller grab, and Tommy just gonna make his way through the last part of escape now. Playing a little safe, that was probably just a mistaken shake input, not sure. Alright. Oof, that was... Okay, that last shake was kind of close, but... Oh, here... Okay, Tommy just came up on time. There we go. Something like mid-27? Okay. Yeah. So still, both runners with very good runs here, even with... Especially considering both of them had deaths, these times are really good. So, props to both runners. We'll see if we're going to be doing an interview here. Okay. Miri going through the credit sequence here. This credit sequence is, you can play through it. Some people decide to, some people decide not to. You know, just depends on preference. Fun credit sequence either way. Okay, and Romaine is mentioning in chat that it is a common, it is considered, common practice in the community that after a run, you do have to get 69 coins in this credit sequence, or else your run is invalid. I don't know if Miri did everything else in his run to ensure validity, but it's just what you have to do to make sure that your run is true to the spirit of NSMBW. And hopefully we'll see at least one of the runners going for it. So, okay, DCA is mentioning this in the chat that it is now the next match on our schedule is probably either going to be Miri, who just won here, versus UVideo, or we have the match between DCA and Coding, which should be scheduled within the next week as well. DCA giving us very sad news that he did not get 69 coins in his All Towers run at Midwest Speed Fest, so it's a shame to see a marathon run disqualified like that. Oh, looks like Tommy's going to be going for it, so let's all cheer him on here. This is one of the most arduous tasks in all of Mario Bros. Alright, I do not know if we're going to be getting an interview or not. Let's see what else a speed gaming schedule. Looks like let's see here. Got Speed Gaming Live qualifiers, link to the past randomizer, so that should be fun. Which is going on Speed Gaming. Yeah, Tommy, just get in the call.
Yo.
Oh, hey, Tommy. So, oh, and looks like Miri isn't here with us as well. So, how was your run? Kind of, I guess, in your words.
You need to go first?
Miri's still muted, so you can go first.
Alright. Like, the first race run that I'm actually proud of. Death at the end of 5, well, that was just a delayed shade. He saw that in 8 Castle as well. Probably because I haven't played on my Wii for ages. You can probably tell from World 1 that I was rusty, but
yeah,
I was shocked to find out that me and Miri pretty much died in the exact same place in 2 levels, so...
Yeah, the race was real close going into 5-4. Dog's barking.
I kept up with him. I didn't expect to win, but I just thought I don't at least make it embarrassing or not fun to watch.
Yeah. So what was your final time?
It was a 27:56, I think.
Okay, that's still really good.
Yeah.
Sub 28.
I'll let Miri do his run now.
Yeah. Unmute. Because Miri's muted right now, so I don't know.
He's typing in chat.
Yeah, I don't think Miri's doing the interview, or at least I think.
Well, he said he can't speak English.
Shoot, I can't speak Japanese. Or, I mean, we can still try to do the interview.
Yeah, I can say thank you in Japanese. Let me handle this.
Don't worry. You got this. I believe in you. Hi, Miri.
Pretty.
My run was I made a lot of mistakes, so I have to practice for next match.
Yeah, those mistakes were the 5-4 and the 8-1. Both of them were not. Were pretty. Oh, I guess disheartening. Actually no, that's not the right word, but just like not very fun mistakes to make.
So I
It's okay. It's okay if you can't do the interview. If you just want to type in chat, I understand.
I mean, you still gave a pretty good sentence for not knowing English.
Yeah,
Right?
definitely. Yeah. So, but both of you, especially if you take the deaths away, both of you had great runs. Like, I think both of you would have had either low 26s or 25s. Yeah, so I'll probably just end the stream off here soon if you have nothing else to say, Tommy.
Got nothing of value to say
Right.
apart from just shit posting.
All right, coming up on Speed Gaming 2, there is a Zelda tournament, Zelda randomizer. There is a Super Mario Bros. 3 randomizer on Speed Gaming 4, and Splatoon 2 New Game Plus tournament on Speed Gaming 5. So that's all coming up at 9 Eastern, 6 Western. So check those streams out. Upcoming in our tournament, I said before, we have Miri versus UVid, as well as DCA versus Coding. Neither of which have been scheduled, but both of which should take place within the next week or so. So go and watch those when they come out as well, especially if you enjoyed this race. There will be more races to come. And yeah, I guess that's it. I don't think there's anything else. All right. So, Tommy, you have anything else to say?
No, just thanks for commentating and see ya.
Thanks for running.
Adios.
I guess